My name is Jean Robinson Dexter, and I have the pleasure of being the chairperson for the Liverpool International Theatre Festival. And it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 13th Biennial Liverpool International Theatre Festival. Welcome, one and all. I'd first like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the Mi'kmaq people, and the Mi'kmaq people are represented tonight by members of the Acadia First Nation, and we thank them for drumming our troops through Liverpool tonight and opening our evening. Thank you. I would ask you to put all of your, if you have mobile phones with you, to put them on silent or turn them off, and would ask that there be no flash photography tonight. And for those of you that are social media savvy, we're using the hashtag LITF 2016. So if you are using Twitter or Instagram, that kind of thing, we'd ask you to use that hashtag. And when you're here in the theater, you'll see above the box office, your pictures will come across as we go through the weekend. So we're hoping to build a nice album using that. So we'd appreciate that. So again, welcome. We're so pleased that you're here. We're pleased that the troops are here with us, and we'll be soon introducing them. But I did want to say a few special thank yous. First to our premier sponsors of LITF this year, G. Cook & Son Financial Services, Lane's Privateer Inn, and Bruce Inglis Financial. Without the support of our corporate community, our government partners, which include the region of Queens and the province of Nova Scotia, and our subscribers for this festival and our donors, this event would not be possible every 2 years, and we sincerely appreciate your support. When you have a chance, in the program on page 6 is the list of our sponsors for this event, and I would ask you to support them as they've supported us for this festival. I am also very grateful to our many volunteers, and there are many of them that have been involved in every festival since its beginning. And you will be hearing over the course of this week some stories about the beginning of this festival. We have some folks that have been here, were instrumental in its beginning, and they'll be sharing stories throughout the week, and particularly at the closing on Sunday evening. And we have folks that are brand new to the festival and are part of it for the first time this year. So we definitely thank all of our volunteers. And I would particularly like to thank the executive and the board for all their very hard work in bringing this festival to fruition. And so, speaking of the beginning of the festival, our artistic director was part of this festival at its very beginnings, and it's my pleasure to introduce her to you, Eva Moore, and she is going to introduce our troops. Eva?
I'm sure I could stand up here and just talk and you'd hear me, because I've been told I have a heck of a big mouth. It's a very good room. It's my great pleasure this evening to introduce all of the companies who have come here from all over the world. I'm also pretty excited that in the balcony, I think we have, in the balcony? Yes. Wendell Eisner. Hi. We have a brass band playing our anthems this evening, and that's pretty exciting. You look great, guys and gals. You look wonderful. Thank you. The companies will march to the stage, and then once they get here, they will sing their national anthem on cue from Wendell. The first company I'd like to introduce has a special place in my heart. I've worked with them on 3 previous occasions, and that is the Signaki Theater from the Republic of Georgia. The next group has come to us all the way from India, the company of Bharati Kapedia. came here originally were coming as observers to our festival. And the original group from Nepal were unavoidably detained. And I'm very happy to introduce the representatives of IATA, Nepal, from Kathmandu, Raj Upreti. Oh. And they're from Lima, Peru. Ago or 3, but I'm happy to introduce the Gypsy Stage Company from Delaware, USA. Our next three troops are all Canadian, all from Nova Scotia, but our first one represents French Acadie, Le Camp Théâtre NDA from Chatham, Nova Scotia. And our guests from Bedford, Nova Scotia, the Bedford Players.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our wonderful group of players for the Liverpool International Theatre Festival. Having seen all of the works that are going to be presented, I can guarantee you it's going to be an amazing week. So take your program home and try to see everything. Thank you very much.
I'd like to acknowledge our brass ensemble and led by Wendell Eisner and our balcony. Thank you so much. You've added a wonderful touch to our opening to have live music. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of the Region of Queens Municipality, Mayor Christopher Clark, to bring greetings.
Good evening and welcome to all of the actors, crew, audience and organisers of the 13th Biennial Liverpool International Theatre Festival, and a special welcome to Eva Moore, who is really part of the establishment of this festival. The first time I did this, and I think this is the fourth time I've had the privilege of saying welcome, I called her Mrs. Moore, now it's Eva. Looking out into the seats here at the Astor Theatre and literally seeing faces from all over the world and from here at home makes me proud of our community, that we have the capacity, talent and dedication to draw visitors and performers from across the globe to our little community on Nova Scotia's South Shore is really wonderful. Back in 1992, the Liverpool International Theatre Festival Organising Committee had the vision and foresight to take a chance and to invite the world to the stage of the Astor Theatre. And we are forever grateful to them for taking a chance and for the time, legacy they have given us, the fine legacy that they have left us. I am very pleased on behalf of the residents and council of the Region of Queens Municipality to extend a warm Queens County welcome to the performing troops who have travelled here from Georgia, India, Nepal, Peru, the United States of America, and from point across Nova Scotia. We look forward to showing you all that our community has to offer. Being part of an event like this shouldn't be all about work. Just outside the doors of the theatre, there's a wide assortment of boutiques, shops to enjoy and experience. Be sure to stop by some of them, feel our hospitality, and try some of our local favourite foods. I'd like to brag about the Queens County entry in the festival, Mermaid's Tears, which was written and literally created by our own Libby Broadbent, a well-known author, teacher, and papier-mâché artist. The play will be performed by the Winds of Change Dramatic Society, our own stellar group of performers, which has been active in the community for over 40 years. Nova Scotians are known for our welcoming personalities. The billets that many of you are staying in will be introducing you to some of the things that make Liverpool and Queens County so special, as you familiarise them with aspects of your culture as well. We hope that your visit this week will inspire you to return and to tell your friends at home about us. I would like to thank all of those who have opened your homes to our guests. Without you, the Theatre Festival would not be possible. For those of us who are here not as part of the productions, but as audience members, we are in for a very entertaining long weekend filled with laughter, tears and wonder. Once again, welcome to you all, and we look forward to seeing your performances and getting to know you better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Clark. Unfortunately, Sterling Beliveau, who is our member of the Legislative Assembly for Queen Shelburne, can't be with us this evening, but he did send his regrets and he certainly sent his best wishes as well. I am pleased to introduce Suzanne Lonis-Croft, who is the member of the Legislative Assembly for Lunenburg, to bring greetings on behalf of the province.
Good evening. It's wonderful to be back in Liverpool, one of my favorite towns. And I recall being a young girl, and Fran Mauser was the principal of the school, and he used to be a principal at the Mahone Bay School, and he and my family were very good friends. And I remember him bringing Hans Sprinker and the Silver Skates to the Mahone Bay auditorium in our school, and I remember my mother had the privilege of typing up all the tickets that were to be sold. So you have a history of theater here in this town, and I want to thank the troops for your anthems. They were beautiful, just absolutely beautiful, and you should be proud. And it must be difficult to be a primary student in Peru and learn the anthem. And I learned that there is an Acadian anthem, which I did not know of until this evening. So thank you. We're always lifelong learners. And it's an honor and pleasure to be here this evening at this wonderful opening ceremony. And I'm here on behalf of the Honorable Tony Ince, Minister of Nova Scotia's Department of Communities, Culture and Heritage. I would like to congratulate festival organizers and extend a very warm welcome to all visiting artists who have traveled here to Liverpool to take part in the 13th International Theatre Festival. Nova Scotia is a place rich in arts and culture. The work of our artists gives us great pride and enhances all the communities where we work and live. In fact, last week, Statistics Canada released data that showed culture is worth $949 million to Nova Scotia's economy. Those are direct, pure GDP numbers. And this is very exciting news to people like yourself, people who work and volunteer in the cultural sector, and people who truly appreciate your talent and hard work. The Statistics Canada numbers also underscore why our government has made significant new investments to culture as part of our newest budget. We know that actively supporting and encouraging excellence in arts and culture fosters innovation and contributes to the well-being and satisfaction of Nova Scotians. By organizing this festival and by bringing artists from around the world to Liverpool, you not only enrich the lives of your fellow Nova Scotians, but you become ambassadors for this part of the province in everything it has to offer. Liverpool is developing a reputation for incredible volunteer festivals, and this is one of them. Congratulations, welcome to all, thank you, and have a great festival.